Hey guys, today we're gonna be reviewing the new Silatu STC550P. We're gonna be reviewing it. We're gonna open the box. We're gonna see what's inside the box. We're gonna be cutting a few metals. I'm gonna explain to you the way how it operates, and at the end I'm gonna tell you what I think about the machine. So let's get it. Alright guys, so what comes in the package? We got an air hose, a 110 volts adapter, we got a ground cable close to 9 feet in length, a torch gun, the consumables, and the instructions. So now that you see what's inside the box, now we can go ahead and I'm going to show you how to operate this thing. So let's put this together. We're going to start by installing our torch. Then we're gonna put the torch switch, and this is all gonna be finger tight. You don't really have to use no tools to put this machine together. Now we're gonna put our pilot arc. And finally, we're gonna install our ground cable. We got one more thing that we have to do, and it's gonna be to put your air hose on the back on a quick connect. Okay, so what we got here is the power button and your air quick disconnect hose. I haven't connected the hose yet, just so you can see that when I turn it on, if you do that without having air into the machine, it's gonna give you an error code. That's your error code. Alright, so a cool thing about this machine is this right here will show you plate or mesh, which it pretty much, if you have it in mesh, the pilot arc, the torch is gonna stay on even after you jump over the gap. Now if you're just gonna cut a plate, then just leave it on plate, but I think that's pretty cool. On the right side you're gonna have your amperage, and because we are at 110 volts, the machine is gonna automatically let us be from 15 amps to a maximum of 40 amps. This air check, it only means like if I am pressing my air button to check what pressure I have on the machine, I can pull this back and increase my air pressure or lower it. That's all the air check is. So pull it back, push it out to adjust your pressure, and lock it by pushing it back in. You got your post time, which it can go all the way from 3 seconds to 15 seconds, and all it does is to leave the air running towards the torch to cool down your torch gun, your consumables. Okay, now you have your pilot arc time, which pretty much is the amount of time that arc is gonna be on without turning it off. Okay, so the machine claims that you can cut 3/8 of an inch as a clean cut, or you can cut 7/16 of an inch as the maximum cut. It might not be clean, but you can still cut it, right? That's on 110 volts. On 220 volts, you can cut from 1/2 an inch as a clean cut, or to 3/5 of an inch, which that's pretty good. So what that means is you can still probably use the machine at 110 volt plug and pretty much use it for what most people will use it, but you're not gonna get the maximum out of your equipment. So if you have a 220 volt plug, it will be much better if you go that route, because you can maximize the machine. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna start testing. We're gonna cut, our first cut is gonna be something very thin, thin sheet of metal of 1/16 of an inch. We're gonna cut it around 20 psi and about 20 amps. Let's see how it goes. Well, that was pretty clean. That was only 1/16 of an inch, so not thin at all, but super clean cut. Now let's try 3/16 of an inch and see how the machine performs. That's not clean. Alright, y'all, so this is not what you wanted to see. They probably not gonna be very happy about these. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not getting paid for this, so here it is. I'm not gonna recommend this machine for the simple fact that I've been having issues with it. Perhaps the machine is great and I just have a defective one. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that after I cut the 1/16 of an inch, I was having issues, so I changed some of the consumables on the torch gun, and it looked like there is some melting inside there, so some of the gases are escaping where they don't have to escape, and because of that, this is what I'm getting now. And this is what's been happening the whole time. So I'm gonna contact them and let them know what happens. Maybe they send me another torch gun, or I really don't know what's gonna happen. All I can tell you is that this is a review, and I will tell you if the machine is great. I will tell you, and if the machine fails on me, I will also tell you. So for all the companies out there trying to send me stuff, make sure you send me your stuff knowing that I'm gonna be completely honest about what I'm reviewing. Let me show you what's happening here. So this is the first consumable I replaced, and you can see that it's starting to melt some of it, some of the thread, which some of the gases now will escape through there. The problem is with this one, the torch wouldn't even go on. After I replaced it, the torch worked for a little bit, and then it started giving me issues again. And I can tell you right now, I know exactly what it is. I'm gonna show you in the torch gun. You may not be able to see it that clear, but that's where the thread goes, and it's like melted. So I am almost 100% positive that's the reason why the machine is failing. So this is only the 3/16 piece that I was trying to cut, and look at how deformed it is. I was having issues with it, cannot get it to cut right. And this is a 1/4 inch of a piece that I used from another machine before. You can see how clean that is. I mean, you can see that. Alright, so that's it for today. This is definitely not what I wanted to show you, but sometimes things happen. So it's an honest review. It is what it is. I'll give you some updates once I contact them and see if they want to try these again or not. I don't know, but that's how we got. So see you in the next one.